I mean, it might do some of the time because of those like features that define you. Not features, sorry, because of those.
But do you think that there's too much focus
but not all
on
the
that?
time. But
that's the thing.
I don't think there's too much focus on it. Like, I don't really get why people are so bothered by like society saying like, do you know what? Like the way we treat a certain band of people is not great. Maybe we should change that. Like I don't know why people have an issue with
it. It doesn't
this.
start with society saying that. It starts with like a small group.
Okay, it might start with a small group, and I get that like some people are way too extreme, and they're like, do you know what? Like, I'm I don't know, like I'm a Asian woman, so therefore like I hate all white men. That's wrong. I mean, maybe you do, but it's wrong.
Right.
But it doesn't mean that other people that like fit into those what's like the PC word for like type of person?
Categories?
I don't want to say categories, like it's people.
Why not? We're not PC here.
Okay, like but other people that fit into those areas, obviously because of those things, they do experience like some disadvantages, and if it impedes on their life, fucking why not? Like why not?
So this is going back to privilege.
Yeah. It doesn't matter.
Well, first of all, check your privilege.
Others' lives.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Billy, the white male.
Check your privilege, right?
Yeah.
You're like the public enemy number one right here. And then
that's a crisis as well. That's bad.
And then it's me because I'm male, but I'm black. I'm a minority.
I'm half Jewish.
But we can't tell that from looking at you.
My people were gassed. Doesn't matter.
You look white, and you're female.
I can be white and Jewish.
So there's a hierarchy to discrimination now.
Yeah, and I'm winning.
Tribalism is dangerous.
I am more hard than you. My ancestors suffered more than you.
Did the 400 years of slavery?
Yeah, okay.
And still struggling.
That's a good tune as well.
Yeah.
What tune? 400 years.
400 years. 400 years.
400 I really don't know.
Do you know what my favourite one is? Has TK showed you What You Gonna Do? TK
no,
original.
I haven't. I'll show you afterwards.
They do it on this because
we're PC. We're very PC.
We're
I love how 1 second like the next second we're PC.
What was the question?
It was on intersectional feminism.
Oh yeah, like who's winning in terms of like who society.
That's the thing. Like, so if we play identity politics like that, I feel it's never ending. We can't
identity. That's the word I was looking for. Not
we can't really solve everything. That's what I'm saying. Like a black woman who has an IQ lower than 70 and he's also in a wheelchair. He or she. You
said black woman.
Well, check your pronouns. She identifies as a...
Oh.
Right, so you see what I mean? Like, it's not really stable enough for there to be viable solutions, if that makes sense.
No.
It doesn't make sense, does it?
Yeah.
What's not stable enough?
So it's like, how do you solve... Let's say, for example, me, right?
Yeah.
I'm black.
Yeah.
So there's the racial discrimination.
Yeah.
Line, right?
Yeah.
I have an IQ less than 70, so it's the ableism, or I'm disabled basically, right?
Yeah.
So there's that. And let's say I'm part of the LGBTQ.
LGBT.
Yeah, so I'm part of that as well. So like, where do we start? Do we solve the racial problem first and then it's gone forever, or does that come into like the LGBT community as well? Because like most Africans are not really down with the gay things.
The thing. So you might, because you might say, for example, like if you go to university and you join like the LGBTQI.
As the years go on, it's going to go on. Take half an hour.
LGBT. If you join the LGBT society and you find people that are like very accepting, you're having a great time, you go home like for Easter, and like I don't know, like you're more comfortable with talking about your sexuality, like maybe
in a safe space.
Yeah, but I'm saying like maybe people from, I don't know, like Zambia
Right.
or like whoever are going to have an issue with it. So it's the fact that...
They'll kill me.
Would
But yeah,
they?
sorry, go on.
Okay.
Yeah, they would.
Yeah.
Oh, come live with me. It's alright.
I'll come too.
My mum always wanted like a gay child, so...
I'm not gay. Not that there's anything wrong with that. But yeah, go on.
So yeah, then it intersects because it's, you know, you're gay and you're black, and also that's a clear intersection. Like that is a crossover.
Just going back to that Turd Flinging Monkey guy, I just wanted to say, like, Tawonga showed us the Instagram of his girlfriend.
Oh yeah.
And the girlfriend was a robot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we were looking at it for so long, like, why does she look so, like,
Fake.
Like, she looks like a sex doll. Yeah, she is.
So I'm just saying, some of these MGTOW guys are out here fucking dolls and having dolls of wives and that, and robots.
Yeah, but women who want to raise kids and have a steady career, they're the fucked up ones.
What was he talking about then?
Decision. Okay, so
Going back.
it was about intersectional feminism, but I know we're switching topics real quick, but I'm gonna go back to the LGBTQ.
If you were a gay black woman, that would be even worse.
Yeah, that's what I said. So,
Oh, sorry.
But yeah,
My
so
bad.
remember they were gonna add pedophilia as well to the LGBTQ. So yeah,
fuck
yeah,
no.
yeah.
Wait, no, you're discriminating now.
I know. Why?
What?
You're discriminating. That's
Yeah.
what it would be like in the future. So
Yeah.
how come you can't? It could lead to that.
It could.
Because
How come you're
being
discriminating them?
being
but
gay
not-
or being
listen.
a queer person is not like infringing on anyone else's right to exist or have the right to their own body.
There's a movement actually out there saying paedophiles' rights. It's mad.
Yeah, there was a TED Talk.
But if I said there's a movement out there advocating gay rights, it's mad. That would be triggering. But if it's
No, because being gay doesn't.
it's weird.
No, because you like being gay. You can be gay and have a relationship with like consenting adults. Like being a paedophile, you can't.
You know, going to Japan. How you was talking about Japan. You were saying about the people, there are men in there who can go get like paid to get shit on. There are also like
Get shit on.
yeah.
No, actually, there's like a glass
So,
thing. Like the man sits there, the woman.
Also, it's not actually on there.
I mean, like I've not been. I don't know, but yeah, there's a glass
I'm not
thing.
judging.
it's taking a dark turn, but
Yeah,
there's like escort houses in Japan where they can like fuck, you know, dolls and stuff.
Yeah.
But some of the dolls are kid dolls.
Oh, yeah. I think that would be.
I mean, I don't even think I need to comment on why
That's wrong.
yeah.
But
Because
to
the
make a
disrobable
good
stuff.
point before, would you rather a paedophile doing it to a child human or a child doll?
Neither. Obviously, I just don't know.
So,
I don't
so
know
we're
what people are
giving,
talking
so,
about
we're,
this.
so
Can
we're
we
giving
not?
sex dolls rights now then.
What?
That's basically because you have.
No,
so you
neither.
got-
But obviously protect the child.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
oh, I don't even. I don't. I just.
Well, yeah,
don't-
protect the
I
child.
just
But
don't
what
wanna-
about
I
the
just-
sex
I
robot
just don't
child?
want to talk about pedophiles, please.
Yeah. Okay. So I was just gonna say, like, remember the TED Talk about the woman? So she was actually advocating, saying like, okay, pedophiles shouldn't really be discriminated against because it's not a disease. It's just like their way of. I don't know. You're just gonna have to watch it. But she said like it's not that the no. She said that there's a difference between being a pedophile who is attracted to a kid and also being a
Yeah, like
pedophile
passive
who
and active.
act on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's right.
I don't really know what my point was, but yeah.
All around me, up and down your face. No, Mad World.
Nah.
I love that song. I liked that as a kid.
What is
Right.
it?
You don't know it?
He
I don't know.
does. He does.
Mad World.
Mad
Of course
World.
he does.
Mad World.
I'm not about to do a solo.
Rowan,
Yeah.
can you say it?
Mad World.
I don't know. Oh my god. Okay, so let's switch topics then. Should I ask another good question?
I don't want to talk about pedophiles.
Yeah, sorry about pedophiles.
That's alright.
Why do women frequently... Okay, so this is another repeal question. Why do women give the advice of just be yourself and it's what's on the inside that counts instead of advising men to increase their fame, wealth and status? So this is assuming that's what women are attracted to.
But if women are encouraging men to be themselves on the inside and not focus on their wealth and status.
What if yourself is
Surely.
like this little annoying little shit and needy, clingy,
Well then,
way too agreeable type
then
thing?
that's who you are, and you know, embrace and accept it. But other people don't need to. But if that's what women are demanding, then surely that like counters people saying that they want wealth and status.
Thoughts?
I was in my own mind.
Okay, so I'm gonna read them. We're gonna do like a quick fire question. So I'll say a question, and then you guys have like. All right, quick fire questions. Why do you think the idea of the one is so popular?
Dunno.
Because it's romanticized as we grow up through Disney and movies and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think in media it's always that in like, oh yeah, Romeo and Juliet. And Romeo and Juliet was actually made to show how crazy love is.
That you know the book we're going to be reviewing.
Romeo and Juliet.
Sort of like I'm
So,
not giving a fuck. He says that in the book.
Yeah.
He says it how it was meant to be like to warn people of what love is.
You end up.
That's a great quote from
committing
Outwitting the
suicide.
Devil about love as well. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Loving the devil.
Save only the love of definite of purpose, and he speaks about like how love clouds reasoning and this and that and that. We're going to be doing that as well.
Now, what do you think about this? Love is a box of chocolate and 3 lines of cocaine.
What?
100%. It's the same chemical like response to love. Love basically is it's the same as like having cocaine.
If that's love, I don't think I've ever been in love.
Alright, are you attracted? Okay, so this is basically to you, Rowan. Are you attracted to men who appear to be seeing multiple women and have an abundance of options? Or do you think your friends are attracted to men who like multiple?
Thing is, right, I feel like these questions are directed at like, there's nothing wrong with being this way, but you kind of 22-year-old white girl who like fucking loves her French bulldog, she like lives for the gram. Like my friends are not like that, do you know what I mean? Like
so you don't think someone who's 30 years old would have this kind of type of mindset like, oh, other women like him, so I wouldn't like him as well?
I don't know,
Like,
because
I find him more attractive because other people find him more
Or
attractive.
like because he's married, or because like he's got lots of like he's got value, or like the forbidden fruit is the sweetest sort of thing. You know you can't have him, so
I
that's
don't
why you want
know.
him more.
like literally a lot of my friends are like, "Oh, I really liked him because he came up to me and was like talking to me about existentialism, and like we clicked. Oh, and we're like both doing paleo diet, and hang on, is a paleo diet, is that like a,
It's a diet, it's a thing.
is it, no I know, but is it like a free living thing? Or they're like, oh, and you know, like a lot of them are like polyamorous or gay. What, like I don't fucking know. Like from what I can see, like from what I've observed from like the normal population, I don't know.
Yeah. What do you think?
I explained it already.
Yeah.
I already said.
Who do you think has more power when it comes to relationships, men or women? Or who is in control? Who do you think is in control?
Depends on the situation.
So let's say Jay-Z and Beyonce.
You know my feelings on this. Beyonce. And other people in that room agreed with me as well. Jay-Z is the only one not in the know. Don't even get me started. But yeah, it depends on the situation. So like, I've dated guys, most of the time, like TK knows a lot of people I've dated. What do you think, TK?
So what? Who's in control?
Yeah.
Oh, so you want me to comment on your relationships?
Yeah.
Okay, so one of them, I guess you were in control. The other, you were not in control.
Who's I'm not in control
You know?
of? Oh no. Oh, he was in love with me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was totally in control. Sorry.
Different
if you're
perspectives. Different
Oh.
perspectives. Okay, so this is a red pill one as well. Do you think men can benefit from seeking dating advice from women? So they say never take dating advice from women because like there's some sort of cognitive dissonance or something.
Kyle is a success story because of mine and Radika's help.
He never really listens to you guys.
No, I know. Kyle doesn't listen to anyone.
He just does what Kyle does.
Yeah, shout out Kyle.
Thoughts?
What was it again?
Should we take advice from women one day?
I think my towing in waters and the advice I got from the women was bollocks, a load of shit. I never got really good advice, but like the male I've looked at, I've gave some real good advice.
Yeah, but women are giving you advice from a female's perspective.
Yeah, but women, do they really know what they want? The majority of them.
I can't speak for the majority of women. Like, I don't know why you're asking me.
We want that female perspective.
Yeah.
That's what
I think so. I think even if it's not like, so I think like everyone sort of has, like they know what they want. Whether you act on that, I think a lot of people like act in a way that's like doesn't reflect their self-worth. Yeah, like you know.
So I come every time I ask her what she wants to eat, she don't bloody know.
I don't know. Maybe she just doesn't know. Maybe she genuinely is just like, I don't know.
No, that's just a joke. It just went over heads.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I didn't get it. Yeah.
Okay, so have you heard of the war?
The what?
The war. So basically like
Menopause.
Menopause? It says 30 years old here. Do women hit menopause at 30?
No.
I think
Okay.
it's like 40, isn't it?
It's like, I would say even later than that, like 50,
Wow.
50s.
Well, it says here it's around the ages of 30. So it's when she realizes that her sexual market value is quickly declining and she's no longer able to compete with the young and
Who gives
wild.
a shit? Like, I don't know.
So do you think that's a real thing? Like,
No,
there's a
with
war?
age comes wisdom. I mean, if a guy like genuinely thinks that, I think that says more about men really who think that
So this is mostly coming from like, so it's like sexual market value meaning looks basically.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
I got that.
Right.
But that's
status.
why I'm saying, like, if you're talking about like heteronormative relationships, if men are going to say that a woman's sexual market value decreases as she gets older, that just says a lot more about men. And if it's in terms of her looks. Which is fine if they think that, if they want to think that, but they're missing out on like all the wise old cougars.
Do you think in general men are more attracted to younger women than older women?
What do you mean, like, what's younger?
So let's say, since this one says 30 is the war, right?
I mean, to me, 30 is young.
So let's say
like,
between 25 and 30 is young,
yeah.
and then
After 30, it's
it's just
you're fucked,
you
everything's
hit
downhill.
the wall and it's boom, 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 boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom. Yeah, let's just say that.
No.
So you don't think men in general go for younger women than older
No.
women?
No, because then, like, there wouldn't be people in relationships, like, who are similar ages past the age of 30.
Yeah, but even in like those people, mine is usually the oldest. Usually.
Are they?
Usually.
Are they?
And young women
From
tend to
what
go
I've-
for older men as well.
Yeah, and
Do
white
they?
young women.
Are you saying white women?
Young women.
Oh.
Because they're mature, aren't they? They're meant to be.
I
Yeah.
don't
So apparently
know.
women
Yeah, but
mature
okay, they might be
faster,
mature, but if they're just looking for like a 20-year-old wife, then that would say to me that they're not mature. I don't know, like, I feel like I am not
Good point.
representative of like who you want to target these questions at. Like, I am not.
I'm just throwing these questions out anyway. I just want to see.
No,
what
I
you
know,
think.
but I mean, I'm not the best girl to answer them.
Right, more
I'm not
context.
representative.
So it says these women will attempt to recapture the glory years of their peak sexual market values. So like in their 20s, when they were in their 20s,
Yeah,
the roaring 20s.
yeah.
So for most women, however, when they hit the war, they will trade in their short-term dating strategy, so of having sex with high-value alpha males, and try to secure a beta male in a long-term relationship. So they'll stop going for the more player
No.
lover type guy and go for the provider, stable type guy?
No, because why would you want to be with someone that was like, I don't like the term beta, but like, why would you want to be with someone like that if they were going to be like long term?
Because they're known as the providers, aren't they?
Yeah.
I just feel like
So then you lost them.
whoever like
They're not gonna cheat on you with another woman. They're gonna always be at home for you.
I don't know, I feel like whoever like the red pillars are, they feel like women just sit here like weighing up their options like,
Yeah.
I'm 29, I'm going to turn 30, I better find someone that's boring and stable but isn't going to cheat. Like, I don't think it's that deep. I just kind of like get drunk, start screaming at someone in a club, and then find out we have stuff in common. Like, I don't sit here thinking about it. Do you know
But then
what I
again,
mean?
you are a young woman, so do you think your opinions might change in the future, or
I think on what?
on the guys you go for? Or...
I think I'm always going to go for the same like kind of guy. I like to think. You okay there?
Yeah.
I like to think I go for someone. No, okay. I am going to go for someone who like respects me and is like alpha male, not alpha, who is like, you know, like, yeah, I'm like talented and passionate and I'm attractive and charismatic, but I also really care about like my girlfriend or wife and I respect her, so like I'm never gonna cheat on her. Not even because he just respects me, just because he doesn't want to. Like, I mean, come on.
Of course.
What? Yeah.
That's-
I'm kidding, but oh yeah, I'm kidding, but I mean, like you can have both. It's again with this whole like bipolar.
Like it's either one or the other.
Yeah, like.
That's what like ideologies are really. It's
No,
honestly
because-
ideologies.
No, because I feel like.
They're a group of people who go
But that's what I'm
along
saying.
like certain belief systems, and in
Yeah.
that they find their value. But it's dangerous sometimes because like incels, they find their value within that sort of tribe.
Explain what incels
I know what an incel is. This is
How
fucking
can-
mansplaining.
I'm sorry.
Involuntary
Sorry.
celibate.
Right. What do you think about incels?
Mansplainer. I think that they are not very nice people and they blame everything. They blame the fact that they're actually very uncharismatic on the fact that they're nice, but they're not even nice.
That's the nice guy syndrome.
Well, yeah, but it's like utter bullshit. Like,
Because I think nice guys think, oh yeah, I carried her bag, I respected her, give me sex. You know what I mean?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
yeah,
That's why I feel like there's an epidemic, or why we need to like help males and to help them like try to find purpose and meaning in life and take responsibility, so they can start going into like these like
Dark places.
these collective dark
Yeah.
places, and actually like come out of it and like shake their head a bit and know that that's not how the world is. Women don't only want taller men, or they have some certain thing about a jawline thing and all this
Yeah.
like it's like
I think only Chad can get the women.
but it's like instead of like, not that we have took the piss out of them, but instead of like people, I know one YouTuber, all he does is just take the piss out of them and read through all their Reddits and that, but really we should be like looking after our own and trying to encourage them to work on themselves more and know that the world isn't that black and white.
again with the black and white
Yeah.
though. Like, I feel like I know what you were saying about ideologies. I just want to come back to that. But I understand that it's a group of people, but what I'm saying is, so say if I believe one thing, it doesn't mean that everyone who doesn't completely agree with me is at the total other end of the spectrum. And this is what I feel like these guys are. They're like, because like some girl didn't want to date me, or like, I don't know, she's like a total fucking bitch and there's no hope for me and blah, 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 and I'm gonna like go kill myself. Like, there's more to live for, like, and I agree with you, like, we should help them, like,
Yeah.
self-help for the incels, not even self-help, intervention.
Yeah, self-help
Interventional.
Definitely
sort of
self-help.
meaning
No, because there's no self-help, like, they don't help
self-help
themselves.
books and all that kind of stuff. That's sort of like clouded.
Yeah, but I don't know where people get, like, this, I don't know. You're men, I'm gonna ask you a question now, like,
Yeah,
where do you
sure,
think guys get this idea from? Like, have you ever felt like, oh, not necessarily nice guy syndrome, but I've like paid my dues. I've been like a good male counterpart to my women friends, and
It's repressed self-reliance.
But do you feel that?
Self-reliance.
What do I? What?
Do you have you two like experienced that? Like, have
What,
you ever
the
felt
nice
that?
guy fruit syndrome?
No, not nice guy syndrome, but have you ever felt like, oh, I feel kind of down on myself because no girls want me because I'm nice? Not in a nice way, but in a
I
think
felt
everyone.
that during high school, like I was being like the nice guy. I was like, hey, let me write this girl a love letter, and she's gonna dig it.
Oh, did you write someone a love letter?
Yes, I did.
Like, that's fucking cool. Like, if you did, like, that's.
But it didn't work though, did it?
What's her name?
I'm not gonna say her name.
Okay, she knows who she is.
She knows who she is. She
Yeah.
never fails to remind me that I did that. Every time I see her, like, hey, I remember when you were.
I think that's romantic as shit. Like, that's
Thank you.
yeah. Big up. The love letter.
Has someone ever written you a letter?
No.
Would you like
Oh,
someone to write you a letter?
yeah. No, my mate, when I was 19, like, he was, like, sort of, like, a bit older than me. He wrote me a letter. It wasn't a love letter, but it was like, a friendship love letter. That was really nice. I wrote him one back.
Friendship
Love letter. I think he wrote you a love letter, but you just said friendship love letter.
friend zoned.
Yeah.
I didn't friend zone him, we were already friends.
How can you have a friendship love letter?
I love my friends. I love Radka, as we all know.
Yeah, but we know what type of love we're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh. No, I don't think so. I don't know, like, we just had a good friendship.
Have you ever friends on the guy?
No, because if I'm friends with someone, I'm friends with someone. Like, I'm friends with them. I don't like friend zone.
Have you ever friends on anyone? Yeah.
Oh, okay. Do you, like, am I eating too many of these cookies?
No,
by the
you
way?
can have her.
Okay, just because, like, I'm going to friend zone you later, and I don't want to, like, take advantage of
Yeah. I poisoned them.
You
Right.
should be drugged as
I
well.
deserve it.
Have you got any other questions for us?
Yeah, loads.
Okay, so have you ever felt like a nice guy then? Same
I'm
question.
sure at some point in our lives we've acted like nice guys.
Yeah.
Anyone who says he hasn't been a nice guy is just lying.
But have you felt, like, kind of depressed? Like, oh, why do women not like me? Or why does this girl in particular not like me?
I wouldn't say depressed, but I've felt like, oh yeah, is it because I'm short? But it's not like, oh yeah, I went home, cried, and then like yelled at God saying like, oh yeah, why did you make me short type thing. It's just like, oh, they call me short type thing.
You're not that short.
Yeah, I guess.
Anyway, height's not a thing.
I don't believe in height.
He doesn't believe in height.
What is that?
Yeah, I think that's silly when people think like women only like taller men. It's more about that. It's about like personality, your swag, like
Yeah.
your sort of like who you are, how you carry yourself, and everything. That's nothing to do with height.
Yeah.
Obviously, it might be a bit
I
different.
know who likes tall
It might be a bit
European guys.
different if it's like a midget. You know what I mean? A dwarf.
Yeah.
Might be a little bit different then. But don't.
You can have
You could
some
still have some good
Oh,
swag
sorry.
as a dwarf and that, innit?
Yeah.
You could still like be a ladies' man and that.
Do you know, I used to like play a game with my exes, right? And what did I call it? It's like, would you love me if, or would you still love me? And it's like, I didn't used to tell them I was playing the game. I'd be like, say if we were just like chilling in bed or whatever, I'd be like, say if I like lost my hand in an accident,
Alright.
would you still love me? And they'd be like, yeah, of course. Like, okay, say if I lost like my whole forearm and then you go through, or like, would you stay with me? And you go through like all the limbs.
They're lying.
No, some of them were just like, if you were just like a fucking stump with no limbs, they were like, I don't think I could deal with that.
He's lying.
What, lying, saying that they couldn't deal with it?
So you said they could deal with it?
No, they couldn't.
That's what I'm
she said.
saying.
She said they couldn't. Yeah.
That's what I'm
you said
saying.
that they would.
No, they saying they were just like fucking bail. Like, see
I was gonna
it's
say.
gonna be.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I ain't dating no limbed girl. But yeah, so you're asking us that.
What if you date
Yeah.
a
So where's our barrier? Okay, so one leg I don't mind, cause like there's different positions you can with that. It's kind of flexible.
So you're just thinking of it as sex. I was thinking of like whether the other person would have to like become the carer and
You
like.
gotta think about sex, innit?
Yeah, but
You have to think about that aspect of it. Because what if, like she says, what if I cut off my pussy and I've got no pussy?
How you can't do that. You.
Let's say in our world.
This
in
is
our
when you
world,
like disappear.
Yeah.
It's yeah.
Go on. That's funny.
Yeah.
Would you get back with your ex, yeah, if you turned into a millionaire? I guarantee most people would be like, no, but I guarantee they would.
Wouldn't. Like I don't really have exes. Like I just dated like a lot of people, but like not seriously.
That counts as an ex.
No, it TK. No,
So when you
it doesn't.
okay, I'm not the difference between dating and going out.
It is. There is like big difference.
Yeah, no, I said.
Oh, sorry. I
Yeah.
apologise.
But
No.
so you wouldn't.
I mean, no, because
Obviously, we're gonna say no because it makes us seem shallow.
no,
to
really,
I think
I really don't think I would.
At this point in my life, I would get back with an ex if she became rich.
She's like a millionaire, and she's like,
girl, we're going to Jamaica.
yeah. But I think most people would be like, no, I wouldn't do it. Just like seem good and stuff. You know what I mean? Like they've got morals or stuff like that. But I guarantee most people would.
I don't think it would be worth it.
If they knew
like,
that no one else was gonna find out, they would.
No, I don't think. Because like, thing is, right? I know, like, I'm always whinging to you, like, on our group chat, like, oh my god, like, I hate my life, and like, this guy friend zones me, and I'm a nice guy.
It's not specific to you, though.
No, I'm kidding. But I'm gonna, like, go somewhere, like, I know I'm always whinging, but I genuinely do, like, love my life, and like, I love it when, like, you, me, and Carl and Radke get together, and like,
I don't need to hear this, but yeah. I love it as well. I really love it.
Yeah, just cut that all out. So I keep forgetting we're being recorded.
So you wouldn't get back with an ex if they
No.
became rich?
No, because like...
Do you think other...
Multi-million.
Do you think other women would?
And no one's gonna find out.
I don't fucking know. Like, I think some people would.
Yeah.
Some people would. But I don't think I don't think that's a gender thing.
Would you break up with someone if they lost their penis?
No.
If I like really loved it.
Yes, you would.
I wouldn't, because if I really loved that person, I'd be like, oh.
And they have no hands.
And they have no hands and no penis.
No tongue as well.
No tongue.
Oh yeah, no tongue.
No mouth.
Okay, I think.
Could you live with someone with no?
No, I'd have to say like I want to be like your best friend.
I'd friends on him. Wow.
But I think, I don't want to turn into your carer.
If you could ever find anyone,
I wouldn't want someone to stay with me if I was like that though.
If you could find someone, who you wouldn't mind having sex with for the rest of your life, then jeez, that's something.
I mean, that's what I'm hoping to do. I mean, I'm hoping. It doesn't mean it will happen, but it would be nice.
That's what marriage promises, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like you find the one.
The older you get, like the more you realise that, like, I don't know, like so many people just cheat when they're married.
That's what I'm saying. Like if you know yourself, if you know you're gonna cheat, don't get married.
Exactly.
Just stay open and just.
Or just be like, I want a divorce before you do anything. Like,
I don't think like that.
You better sign that prenup as well before you divorce.
Especially if you got back with a rich ex.
Especially if you're.
No, if you are the rich ex. Yeah.
Like that guy, what's his name? Jeff Bezos?
I don't know who.
He's the owner of Amazon.
Oh, okay.
He's getting divorced because he cheated on his wife with some other girl.
Yeah, she's rich. She's
now
at least half of it.
Imagine, she's gonna be the richest woman from a divorce.
Shit.
But I did hear that she had a lot to do with the business. So it weren't like she didn't do anything at all.
Well, apparently she doesn't even own any Amazon shares. So how is she involved in the business?
I don't know.
I haven't really done the research on it as well, but Any other questions, or should I ask a red pill question?
Yeah.
Do you think you're in your sexual market peak value, or
What do you guys
close to the
think? I don't know. I don't think I'm ever gonna be there. Like, you know, when you're younger, you're like, oh, when I grow up, I'm gonna be like so tall and have really clear skin, and like my deviated septum is just not gonna be a thing. It never happens, but like, do you know what? Doesn't really matter if I'm at my peak sexual, at my sexual market value,
You're
at
not
my
answering
peak
the question.
sexual market value. I'm getting there. My peak sexual market value. It matters that someone else thinks that I am. What about you?
Yeah, I think I'm getting closer to my peak prime. I'm not in my prime yet. I'm like,
You like
still getting there, you know.
really got muscular as
The
well
muscles.
since, yeah.
You gotta hit the gym, bro.
Yeah.
Get them gains. I can't believe you're selling your gym set as
It's
well.
big.
Yeah.
It's big. It's got a lot of space. I'm just going to carry on with like small weights.
Mm.
Yeah. Do it a bit more natural.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm getting there. I think.
Yeah, I feel like towards like 30 or something like that, 30 and above, like men start coming to their peak and really starting to know their destination, where they want to go and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, so like right now it's just building the foundation type of thing. Do you want to talk about emotions?
Yeah.
Do you think men are as emotional as women?
That's something for you to answer. I don't have a penis.
Well, I don't have a vagina as well, so I'm not gonna say it. Okay, so I think women. Okay, I don't think men are as emotionally expressive as women.
Yeah.
I think we all have emotions, we all experience emotions, but men are less likely to make a decision based on an emotion.
Ah, interesting.
Depending on whether they're thinking with their penis.
Yeah.
A lot of men get whipped like that. It's like thinking with their dick.
True, you know, it's a battle. You gotta be like, you gotta have a conversation like, no, listen, this is not a good idea. But then, whoever wins, it's like, what do you think? Are men as emotional as women?
I like an emotional man. I don't know, but I like not like too emotional, but like comfortable.
Comfortable. That's interesting because one of the questions is, are you personally attracted to a sensitive man
Yeah.
who openly shares their feelings?
Yeah. But I feel like my parents were quite like, I mean, like, I know I said that, what?
The battery's long.
Yeah.
I know I said that, like, single parent, but I mean, my parents were together until I was 14. And, you know, like, I feel like they weren't afraid to, not in a weird way, but they were like really comfortable with their emotions
And expressing them as well.
yeah.
Cool.
And you know what they say, girls go for men like fathers.
I did not know that. Last question.
Yeah.
Do you think it's true that women have difficulty seeing things from a male perspective?
To an extent, yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're not male.
Because we're all different, right? Like, I think in the red pill community, there's almost like this thing like women have no empathy for males. If that makes sense?
Oh, I mean, okay, as in that's what the red people preach. The red people, the red pillars.
Yeah.
The red pillars.
Yeah. So they think like a woman can't love you, she can only love the concept of you.
Right.
That's what they believe in.
Strange.
We got shut down soon,
Yeah.
so Batch is gonna die.
Okay.
Alright, guys. Rowan, thank you for coming on.
You're welcome.
How was your experience? Good?
Yeah, it was
Would
good.
love to have you on again.
Yeah,
Any thoughts?
it was fun. Thank
Great.
you, guys.
Did you have fun? Amazing.
Amazing.
It was good.
Amazing.
Alright, guys. You know, like, share, subscribe, all of that. Leave a comment which questions you liked, or answer one of the questions. Until next time. You should edit it where I like disappear.
Yeah. Yeah, I ain't got them skills.